So are you going to be coming to like Joey's birthday dinner? I don't. He told me about it, but I don't exactly know the guest list and who's invited and how it's going to like go down.
Yeah, my uncle, since he's, I guess, throwing it or paying for it, however you want to word it, he invited me. You don't think that Joey would be offended that I'm coming, right? I don't know how personal his birthday is to him.
No, of course, Joey would definitely not mind. I think Joey would want you there. You guys have like hit it off in such a unnatural way. There are so many people who find like a lost. Okay, maybe there's not so many people, but there's a lot of people out there who find a lost sibling and they don't connect right away like that unless they're like twins. Sore subject for me, but you guys have like bonded in such a great, authentic way. It's awesome. I definitely think he would want you at the dinner.
Alright. After all this time, I don't know why I still doubt myself like that. You know, doubting that people want me around. That's just how I've always been.
I don't know either, and I'm not the type of person to analyze someone because I clearly don't like to be analyzed. I like to keep everything in my head private, unless I'm talking to Joey. But I definitely sense, like, I don't want to say insecurity on you, but you're definitely someone who beats himself up and doesn't value himself in the way that he should.
Wow. You know, we haven't, I can count on one hand how many times you and I have spoken, and you picked up on all that about me, you perceived all that, in just a few times we spoke. I guess I'm not covering up as well as I should be.
I mean, I'm gonna do that with someone who just became my fiance's brother. You're going to be my brother-in-law. So I pay attention to these things. I am very concerned with the dynamic of the family moving forward. Like, I want to have a lot of children one day. And I don't want to be in a family that puts my children at a mental disadvantage or a mental place of stress. Because that's how I grew up. You know, so I'm always weary about who's coming into the family.
Not to put you in a weird position, but I'm always curious about people's opinion about my uncle. And you're a very opinionated woman. Like you said, you don't filter. What do you think of my uncle? Like, genuinely.
I try not to think of him because I don't need to. He's not directly impacting me as of right now, but this may sound bad. I do think there's something fishy about your uncle, something villainous, and the whole stomach bug thing, I do believe it was a stomach bug, but at the same time, I love a good conspiracy theory, and, well, you know, there are people who think that, I'm gonna stop there. I don't really think of your uncle much. That's all.
Got it. You know, I've been meaning to ask. Never mind.
No. What? Don't stop yourself. We're having a good conversation. If there's one thing I hate about conversations is when people stop themselves. So what you would have asked me? I'm an open book. Okay, I don't know if you know me well enough yet, but I don't have much of a filter, so I don't expect a filter in return.
Alright, there's rumors, I mean, I've heard them, that you know Miranda's location. And we all know how bad I've been looking for her. Even though I've stopped. I don't want to hit that rock bottom again. But I was just curious if you could share what you know.
Okay. So, to answer that question, I know her location in the same way where if someone walked up to me and they asked me where a certain food vendor was in Disneyland, I would say Disneyland. That's how specific I am with it. I don't know her exact location. I couldn't give it to you on a map, but I could give you the map itself of like the general whatever. Hold on. Joey's the dad. I think we're all clued in on that. Sure, there are probably people who doubt it. You're the uncle. You said you're over Charlotte. So why are you asking me about a location for Miranda?
I guess it's like watching one of those videos of a car crash. You shouldn't watch it, but there's a morbid curiosity, and I guess it's not the same thing, obviously, but it all comes from that place inside you where you know you shouldn't know something, but you have to know it.
Can you be honest? Are you asking for her location purely because of Charlotte, or is it because you just miss Miranda? I know she has a hold on people, so I come to expect people to be obsessed with her.
No. I'm obsessed with my daughter. My niece. I'm obsessed with my niece still. I've put a lid on it, but it still kills me if I think about it.
Aw. It's okay that you messed that up. You are pretty much her father, more than Joey. Sentimentally, not biologically. I don't know how to help you. Because it's embarrassing to say, but my one obsession is Joey. And no matter how much I tried to take my mind off him over the years and distract myself and keep distance, when it comes to certain people, they're always going to be on your mind. And I guess that's you and Charlotte. Which I guess it's better that you're obsessed with her than Miranda. But I still don't think that it would be wise for me to give you even an inkling of her location. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
And look, maybe this can help you a little bit. I truly believe that you have a horizon of happiness just a few turns away. And one day, you will maybe have a bunch of kids of your own running around, keeping you busy, stressing you out, and you will think back to the period of time where you obsessed over Charlotte and you won't even be able to fathom that that was a thing, as horrible as that may sound. But it's not so horrible because she's your niece and not really your daughter. So don't feel too bad.
You know, you're very helpful. Thank you for the talk.
That's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. You're gonna be okay. Especially if you have Joey to, help you.
And you. Right?
Yeah. And me.